Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, October 10th, and we're going to have a very changing pattern here, but one more warm day coming up with highs around 80 degrees, and you can see yesterday we had a very nice day with mainly fair weather clouds for the most part. There was some scattered thunderstorms that actually came close by the Breckenridge area. We were dry, but some areas did get some very heavy downpours. Today we expect showers and storms to move in, especially for later today, and some of that rain could be locally heavy with some areas picking up over an inch of rain here over the next 30 hours. In fact, we could even see some locations isolated pick up around 1.5 inches. So it looks like a pretty rainy about 24 hours beginning later this afternoon. And then we'll see much colder conditions come in for Thursday. I think we got a chance for frost on Saturday, and then maybe some more showers Sunday into Monday. And then I think we'll see maybe another good opportunity for frost or freeze conditions as we get into next Tuesday. And again, we're going to have highs mainly in the 50s once we get past this cold front, and maybe a couple of days here over the weekend or early next week where highs may stay in the mid to upper 40s. So definitely a big change is coming up. As far as our normals for the year, our normal high for today is 61. The normal low is 40. You can see back in 1989 we got down to 24 degrees. And as far as yesterday, we had a high of 85.9. Our record high at Breckenridge is 90, but Grand Rapids and some other locations tied or broke record highs yesterday. And we had a balmy low of 65.5, so about a good 20 degrees above normal yesterday. And we had 1.5 inches of rain for the month and 25.88 inches so far for the season. And so far for October, we are 9.7 degrees per day above normal, so an extremely warm start to the month, but we'll certainly put things in a little bit different direction beginning tonight and tomorrow. Our sunrise today at 7:46, it'll set tonight at 7:03, and if we look at conditions around the area this morning, very balmy and warm once again. Temperatures in the 60s, the warm spot Middleton at 68, and the icebox over at Newaygo at 63.2. And as far as the satellite view, obviously there is Hurricane Michael. It's going to hit right up here on the kind of the western side of this little peninsula that sticks out. And again, it's going to create a lot of devastation this morning. It's up to a Category 4 hurricane. And you can see all the moisture that's moving up towards the Great Lakes, again, off to our west, but this system will be on the move. And you can also see some moisture coming up from this hurricane that's getting entrained in this system, and I think that's going to help enhance the rainfall here for later on today into tonight. You can see that on radar as we, well, I thought I had this in motion, but this moisture for almost from an outer band is getting pulled into this system, and that's going to, again, move to the north into the Great Lakes, and we expect a pretty good band of showers and thunderstorms here later today into this evening, and then showers overnight, and we'll even see some lake effect or rain showers as well behind this system. You can see on the weather map this morning, the low pressure system will move off to the northeast. It'll push this cold front through the area, and again, a darn right snowstorm all the way back from southeastern North Dakota into northwest Minnesota into Ontario, just northwest of Lake Superior. Again, a lot of heavy snow up there, heavy rains in portions of the UP, and we'll actually see some pretty decent rainfall here as well. And then finally tomorrow, that hurricane now becomes a tropical storm that heads towards the Carolinas with a lot of heavy rain all the way up into the mid-Atlantic states. Behind here, we'll begin to see some wraparound and some upper-level lows move in, pivoting around the Great Lakes, and that'll bring us precipitation. In fact, you can even see some of the mixture of snow as you get into the UP and northern lower Michigan, so there'll be some snowflakes in the air. And again, high-pressure system coming out of Canada. We got that north wind coming out ahead of that system will bring us a lot of cold air, again, pouring in right on through the weekend as it looks right now. And again, the 4 a.m. update shows the hurricane, a major hurricane Category 4. It has winds of 130 miles per hour and a central pressure of 27.91. And again, Category 4, and it's going to slam as a Category 3 or a Category 4 when it makes landfall here, probably around noon. This thing has really speeded up over the last 48 hours. At one time, it looked like it might be closer to midnight, but I guess if you're going to have a landfalling hurricane, it'd be better during the day when you have at least some idea of what's going on outside. Again, this is an area zoomed in where I'm really worried about, especially from around this area here off to the east to about in here. I think that area could really be devastated, and we'll certainly keep an eye on the news reports here over the next day or two to see what happens down there. As far as moisture, again, you can see some of that added moisture from the hurricane getting up, and I think that'll add about a quarter to half inch in areas all the way up into about central Michigan. And again, you can see most areas over the next 7 days will pick up plenty of rainfall. But over the next 36 hours, again, you can see much of the rainfall that falls will be over the next 36 hours. And again, a lot of rain across central lower Michigan as it looks right now. And if we look at the extended outlook, again, we continue to see feature a colder than normal pattern for both the 6 to 10 and the 8 to 14 day outlooks. But with that colder weather, generally, you're going to see more northwestern type upper air masses, and that has a tendency to be moisture starved. So we should dry out, and we should be getting more favorable harvest weather, especially as we get into next week. But it's going to be pretty wet here, I think, over the next 3 or 4 days through the weekend. And as far as the forecast goes, again, one more warm day. We might climb up to 80 in some spots, and then temperatures fall like a brick, and we'll be down mainly highs in the upper 40s to low 50s with lows in the 30s. Again, a good chance of frost Saturday morning, and again next Tuesday, as we may see highs only in the 40s there. Again, rain and thunderstorms today. We'll see more in the way of some sunshine over the next couple of days. Can't rule out a few isolated showers, though. It'll be very windy beginning tonight with winds possibly up to around 35 miles per hour as that cold front approaches and then behind it. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.